Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Orina. The people's fight against noise pollution continues for the second day and night. Despite acting Anjuna PI Paresh Naik's and MLA Delilah Lobo's assurances, loud music started after 2 a.m. on Friday. Locals stated that Police Inspector Paresh Naik was stopped from entering a club for 15 minutes. Hundreds of villagers from Anjuna, Vagator, Shapora, Asagaon and nearby areas held a massive candlelight vigil on Independence Night to ensure that there is no blaring music played by the clubs in the area beyond 10 p.m. The candlelit vigil continues for the second day and night running.
People argued with acting Anjuna PI Paresh Naik that music was being played beyond 10 p.m., which the PI denied. One senior citizen said we sleep early, the music should not be beyond 55 decibels before 10 p.m. Another citizen said no music can be played without sound monitoring equipment installed at the club as directed by the High Court.
तिका जेन्ना कळ्ळें की लोक प्रोटेस्ट करपाचे आसा आदल्या दिसा ती पुलीस स्टेशनार गेली आनी पुलिसांक अपील करता मातशें म्युजीक बंद करा आनी अरे तुजेंच आसा रेस्टॉरंट तुवें केलां तें वॉट आर यू ट्रायंग टू शो डबल फेस्ड एमएलए शी इज अ बिट्रेयर की देर इज अ प्रॉपर नेक्सस बिटवीन द पॉलिटिशियन्स हू आर इन पॉवर एंड ऑल दीस दिल्ली पार्टीचे नायट क्लब चलयता पळय ते आनी पुलिसांचे आय एम फिलींग सॉरी फॉर देम दॅट दे आर शोईंग हेल्पलेसनेस. सो म्हाका दिसता खंय ना खंय अशें आख्खें गोंयभर पुलिसांक कितें सी आय हॅव रिस्पेक्ट फॉर देम बिकॉज आय वॉज ऑल्सो अ मॅन इन युनिफॉर्म बट तुमी युनिफॉर्माचो रिस्पेक्ट दवरपाक जाय. फाटल्या दिसांनी अंजुना कितें जालां तें आमकां खबर आसा. सो ह्या पुलिसांक हांव सांगूंक सोदतां तुमी गोंयकार जेन्ना बलून गोज अप जेन्ना प्रॉब्लेम जातलें हे पळय तुमचे सिनियर आप आसा आनी हे पॉलिटिशियन आसा तुमकां फोंडान घालतले
आणि मुख्यमंत्र्याचे सगळे मंत्र्यांचे कितें पळय एसेट्स आसा ते चेक करपा जाय. हांचे वेल्थ कशें जालें इतलें काय म्हणून आमकांय फॉर्म्युला दिया लोकांकूय मातशे फायदो जावनी सारकें. बघा आतां तुमी कितें करता ही आमी लोकांचे कितें डिसिजन आसा पळय ताजे प्रमाणे आमी ही केस फुडें व्हरतले. केस इज ऑलरेडी देर इन द कोर्ट बट हे गोंयभर आतां स्टार्ट जातलें. ऑल ओव्हर गोवा वी विल टेक द बॅटल. जे पळय हांगा वाद पेटयल्या हांगासरल्या लोकांनी ही वाद आमी आख्खे गोंयभर व्हरतले.
15, 16, 17, 18
आणि थंय बोर्ड मारला 7 to 11 PM आणि हो पीआय तागे स्पोक्स पर्सन सांगता म्युझिक चालू ना म्हणून. व्हॉट इज दिस मार्केटिंग देन. आता टुरिझम मिनिस्टर फाटल्या दिसांनी सांगतालो आपल्याली सेपरेट युनिट आहा म्हणून. ताजेकडे सेपरेट युनिट आसा पुलीस आहा ताजेकडे ते IRB बटालियन आहा. खंय टुरिझम मिनिस्टराचे ते फक्त ती असेंब्लीन भंडारा सांगपाक गोंयकारांक. वो टुरिझम मिनिस्टर होम मिनिस्टर आणि म्हाका दिसता एनवायरमेंट हे सगळे मिली बघत. वो टुरिझम मिनिस्टर म्हणटा मोस्ट करप्ट टुरिझम मिनिस्टर. ताजेकडे आता जी बटालियन आहा ती कित्याक येवन रेड मारना. कित्याक त्या GSPCBच्या लोकांक रातचे येवचे पडटा. GSPCBचे काम मॉनिटर करपाचे इम्प्लिमेंट करपाचे काम कोणाचे टुरिझम डिपार्टमेंट आणि पुलीस डिपार्टमेंट आणि द कलेक्टर.
आता कितें सांगता तुम्ही पोलिसांक कितें एक्शन घेवं म्हणटा.
अरे
सध्या कितें एक्शन आता हेजेर.
तुम्ही आता पहिले की आमकां पयलीं हाडयले कोणे पियान हाडयले हे लोकांक हांगाच्या नागरिकांक हाडयले. ताच्या उपरांत जेन्ना आमी सांगले चालू आहा तो भितर वचपाक भिता. तो सांगता काय चालू ना म्हणल्यार हो तागे स्पोक्स पर्सन. आणि तुम्ही आता पहिले की PI भितर एकतर वचना काय ताका भितर घेना. म्हळ्यार आज पुलीस इन्स्पेक्टराक एका क्लबान वचपाक एंट्री ना हाजे वयल्यान तुम्ही पळया की गोंयकार सादो बाबडो अरे फाल्यां म्हाका सांग भितर रेप केस जाली ऑर मर्डर जाले ऑर ड्रग्स जर तर भितर सप्लाय जाता पुलिसां एंट्री ना. कळटलें कशें पुलिसांक भितर ड्रग्स सप्लाय जाता म्हणून. जो एनवायरमेंट मिनिस्टर उलयला की गोंयभर ड्रग्स मेळटा तें सारकें. इट इज नॉट स्लीप ऑफ टंग इट इज द फॅक्ट वॉट ही हॅज स्पोकन. आणि हाजेर म्हाका दिसता मुख्यमंत्र्यान क्लियर येवपाक जाय.
That while you are implementing a 10 o'clock rule, there is also a rule of 55 decibels up to 10. Because people are not sleeping after 10, some of us are sleeping by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So why should we suffer loud music even up to 10? Up to 10 it should be 55 decibels. After that, no music. That is the law.
We came and we were stopped on the way, like
Silence.
Yes.
we were stopped and we were questioned, why do we need the march when everything was settled yesterday, but nothing was settled. We as villagers from different villages were not happy. That's why we all have come here. We were also caught red-handed at nightclub right. They didn't let the PI walk in. Yeah, so it has all come on camera. This shows that there is a lot of loopholes, a lot of corruption right from the top, right? And the CM really has to take strict actions on all this.
The drug cartel is behind the noise pollution, political analyst Trajana de Mello has revealed. He questioned how EDMs were given permission where they owed crores of rupees to government in dues. Retired SP Boswe Silva said that the court should initiate contempt petitions against authorities concerned. He also stressed the need for honest police officers. You can watch the full discussion on Point Counterpoint on Herald TV and YouTube.
The meaning of it. The meaning of it that the court's orders have no sanctity to the law enforcing agencies. As you are just asking, a person who is doing business has to pay tax. Here there is a tax, the sideway tax it is. If the law enforcing agencies get their tax, this whole thing is managed. And when we are concentrating so much on the sound, what is behind this sound is a drug cartel. It is a drug cartel. A normal person cannot be going there and sitting down and hearing that music.
Correct.
Unless you are in the heaven which you believe, which is exactly hell. But at that point of time, they believe it is heaven. Now, when the drug cartel is so powerful in Goa, it has entrenched itself so much. I am talking this from facts. From 2014, I have filed PIL against the EDM, where you have the law enforcing agencies granting permission without their dues being paid. Now, what is the explanation of this? I cannot understand. I am owning a bar. My license expired. I am broke. I want a license without able to pay the fees. Will they give me the license? I'm a Goan. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'll give a guarantee. I'll give a security. No, you bring the money, take the license and go home. But whereas here, and I went 4 times to the court, where 7 crores was recovered. But my point is this: you are granting a license knowing that the dues are there. How do you allow this? What is the meaning of it? That means right from the top to the bottom, everybody is handled. And this can happen. See, sound is just a part of the whole thing. What is attracting the sound is the drug. If a person is murdered, he is not going to take action until somebody comes and complains that he is murdered. We have reached that stage now. This is what he is, if that is his say, this is what he is saying in heart. And therefore, the police have totally collapsed. But I am not blaming the police, please understand. I am saying all the departments that are responsible, because it has to be cohesively worked. It is not one person that can work. One department, you see. Deputy collector, if they do not work, but if they have got their taxes, then why they should work? Then they are working for them.
Courts have on and on made references to earlier orders. Now, if the court also was sincere, what they could have done is initiated suo moto contempt proceedings.
Contempt proceedings have been initiated also.
Now, in other matters, they initiate very fast.
But contempt petition is going on. In this matter, they have.
Reports are very slow. Had they initiated directly against the officials
unless
concerned,
the judicial system
if they were also very sincere,
nothing will stop.
Instead of just making a reference, now Justice Valmiki Menezes has made certain references. All they had to do was initiate suo moto proceedings, contempt proceedings. Everything would have fallen into place.
But a contempt petition is going on right now.
And but then must see who are the parties. The parties should include even the police inspectors, deputy collectors, revenue officials, everyone.
The PCB has also been made a party.
GSPCB. What about the others?
All have been made parties.
All have made parties.
They are all parties.
Then, if they are really serious on that, then there will be a result. Because ultimately, in contempt petitions, they land in jail also.
After Environment Minister Alesh Sequeira openly admitted drugs are all over, government has gone into damage control mode to lessen the impact of Sequeira's statement. But if he meant to say drugs are available all over the world, why did he ask if drugs were not available at the 3-day Kolwa festival or in your village?
On Independence Day, drugs dominated the discourse as Environment Minister Alex Sequeira said drugs are all over. You don't need sunburn to bring drugs. Then opposition leader Yuri Alemão alleged that there is 100% nexus between drug mafia and police.
हांव तेजे कडेन उलयलो ताजे इट इज एन स्लीप ऑफ टंग ताणें तो स्टेटमेंट केला ताका तशें म्हणपाचें नाशिल्लें ताका म्हणपाचें आशिल्लें म्हणजे ड्रग्साचो प्रॉब्लेम हो सगळी म्हणजे पुराय जगभर आसा प्रॉब्लेम हो तेणी तर एवेलेबल आसा म्हटलो.
I basically believe that drugs are today available all over. You don't require sunburn to come and make drugs available. They're all shouting about sunburn and drugs. You tell me there is a festival that is organized for 3 days in Kolkata every year, and I'm sure you'll have, some of you'll have gone to the festival. You want to tell me there are no drugs there? Drugs, I believe, are available. It is our responsibility to identify those selling. Our responsibility to intimate to the police that it is available here. Let us be proactive. Let us support them. Let us help them. Let us move forward and ensure that there are no drugs available. One side, we talk about drugs. Now you tell me in your own village, drugs are not available?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What am I doing? Nothing. I feel the time has come when all of us, you and me, should walk hand in hand and let us aggressively attack this menace. We are today summonized. Everybody is saying drugs, 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 drugs. I also want to know amongst the people who are saying sunburn is drugs, sunburn is... How many of them do not ask for passes? I was environment minister between 2007 and 2012. I know how many of the 10 MLAs have asked me for passes. Some of them are still there today. So we have to take it upon ourselves. And that is why I appeal to the students. You see, they are the future.
जेन्ना आमी प्रश्न केलो that today the police itself are become स्वयंपूर्ण in drugs. In the police station, the chief minister during demands did not reply. Baga, ye sogle pade hai. Goa today is known as a drug capital, is known as the gambling capital of our state. You look at this all this year. What is all this? This is our culture. The children are watching us today. Ye burgi pade hai. They are looking what is happening here as a casino or Big Daddy. This is not our culture. So Goa, hui na hui maga dista, we have to, what we were known as is slowly changed into drug capital. This is the failure, murder capital, rape capital. Yes, and there are allegations. The police itself are police station आहे चलता मायानी आनी की बोलना ये नशा मुक्त गोंय में पड मुखेल मनी सांगता ये नशा थिंगा जात मरे हेडक्वार्टर आनो नशा मुक्त गोंयान कितें जातलें
जेन्ना एक मनीस भियेता आपल्याक एक कोरण्याचेर तेन्ना आतां हो सरकार तुमी चोयलो जाल्यार सकाळ उठताय आनी म्हणटाय एक आमदारान मिसकोट केलो म्हणून गेले दंपार मागीर म्हणटाय जीप घसडली स्लीप ऑफ टंग जरी तरी लॉ मिनिस्टरा गेली जीप घसडटा स्लीप ऑफ टंग जाता एक जाय फॉर लायच पडला हे म्हाका सदां कुरकुरीत जालो आसता हेंक सगळी खबर आहा सो म्हाका सदां हेजे एक्शन घेवपा जाय जीप घसडली म्हणटाय तें कथार येना जीप कोणाची घसडता ते धाकट्या भुरग्यांक देखून जीप घसडना आजकाल लॉ मिनिस्टर जीप घसडता लॉ मिनिस्टर खबर आहा की ड्रग्स गोंयभर मेळटाय म्हूण हें आमी एसेंब्लींतूय सांगलोलें सो ANC जी आहा एंटी नार्कोटीक सेल आहा तें वचपा जाय आनी हेको विचारपा जाय बाबा कितें जालें तें चवकशी करपा जाय कित्याक हेंक खबर आहा हेंक नाक पंदार आयज सगळ्या ड्रग्स प्रत्येक एवरी स्कूल देर इज ड्रग्स देट इज हॅपनिंग हूय हॅपनिंग वॉट इज हॅपनिंग हें आमी सांगपाक गरज ना यू ऑल हॅव टू फायंड आउट फॉर युअर सेल्फ आनी चोय तुमगे मिनिस्टरां खबर आहा मागीर जीप घसडली म्हणपा जायना जीप घसडली कितें तें सदांच जीप घसडपा जाता लॉ मिनिस्टराक जीप घसडपा जाता मागीर जाय फोडो लायच पडलें जीप घसडना जावपाक म्हाका सदां हेच पयलीं सदां कुरकुरीत जालीत आसताय आनी हेजेर स्ट्रॉंग एक्शन घेवपा जाय हेजेर जीप घसडली म्हणटा इज नॉट अ रिजन यू हॅव टू मेक शुअर डेट टेक एक्शन अगेन्स्ट दीस ड्रग्स जरी तरी आज सगळ्या गोंया आहाय जाल्यार लॉ एन्फोर्समेंट एजन्सीज ज्यो आहाय दे हॅव टू एक्ट they have to ensure that it has been cracked down and there is no drugs in the state of Goa.
Statement made by the Environment Minister on the Independence Day that drugs are available everywhere. When he was being pushed, especially on the EDM, but he also categorically said that you don't require an EDM festival to push for drugs. He further tried to reason out by saying at Kolwa, the 3-day festival is not drugs available there. Now, Alex Sikhe to me, is known as a man who speaks from his heart. He is not a person who speaks tongue in cheek. And the Chief Minister's statement to say that he was a slip of the tongue, I say again, he has spoken from his heart. And what he has spoken are facts that no Goan will ever able to deny. That today drugs have reached kheda gaon in Uttapite, where people who are struggling to survive their children have got entrapped in this. Now the Chief Minister says he meant to say that it was not, it is available throughout the world. Chief Minister should understand that police from other states like Hyderabad had to come here and trap drug peddlers and big drug dealers while the Goa government and NB and law enforcement and machinery is sleeping. So let us not fool. I am appealing to the Chief Minister. The people of Goa, especially parents who are in panic that their children may get trapped in it, will fully cooperate with you, provided you are sincere. You have made statements so many times that you are going to crack down on drugs. What are you going to crack down if drugs are not available? So, my appeal to the Chief Minister is, do not live in denial. If you do not want to admit it publicly, fair enough for political reasons, but you cannot save your face from that because everyone knows that drug has become the biggest nuisance, especially for our youth in Goa. I appeal, please keep your politics aside. Goa will stand by you, crack down on the drug menace which has penetrated every nook and corner of it.
The very fact, काल इंडिपेंडन्स डे सेलिब्रेशन आशिल्लें मडगांव, आजचो कॅबिनेट मिनिस्टर सांगता ड्रग्स आर वायडली अवेलेबल अक्रॉस गोवा. आनी कितें करपाक तें कितें सांगपाचें? कॅबिनेट मिनिस्टर तर सांगता, एडमीट करता, हातून दाखयता दॅट होम मिनिस्टर हॅज फेल्ड. तुजो ओन कॅबिनेट मिनिस्टर सांगता आनी मागीर तूं म्हणटा स्लीप ऑफ टंग. सो हातून दाखयता गोवा हॅज स्लिप्ड. गोवा इज इन द थ्रोज ऑफ लॉ एंड ऑर्डर प्रॉब्लेम. मर्डर, रेप, ड्रग्स, हे सगळें डेली जालां सर.
As the entire nation mourns the death of the third-year PG student from RG Kar Medical College, Bengal, who was brutally raped and murdered, the doctors of Goa Medical College staged a protest expressing strong solidarity. They also demanded a thorough investigation and justice to the victim. They demanded stringent laws for violence against doctors to prevent reoccurrence of such repugnant acts in future. Meanwhile, all the doctors, medical students and supporting association members will stage a silent morcha called Mukh Morcha from Azad Maidan to the old GMC complex on Saturday. They will be joined by other doctors' associations to demand a safe workplace and environment for ladies.
Students and the doctors of Goa Medical College staged a protest on Friday in view of the brutal rape and murder of a 31-year-old doctor that took place in West Bengal. The doctors demand that they need more severe and strict laws to be implemented by the Centre for the Safety of Doctors around the country. The protest will go on till Saturday, wherein no services will be available at GMC, but the emergency casualty patients will be attended.
Goa Association of Resident Doctors have given me a letter saying that they would be going on a strike from 1 p.m. today. Okay? And in that they have said that they will also do emergency services will be continued. Okay. I as a dean and my medical superintendent and director at me, we understand the sentiments of the guard and we stand in solidarity with their feelings because it is about the incidents that has happened in one state of this country. And the doctor community is shaken up. So, in this regard, I also had a discussion with our Honorable Health Minister, and he also expressed his sentiments towards the feelings of the guard. And we had a meeting of your sub department to see how we can function in this situation. So, all HODs have been briefed and they are ready to carry on the emergency work. Emergency work will not stop. Patients' lives will be saved here. It is very, very important that being a tertiary, we take care of our patients who come with emergency. So the only routine work, that is routine operations, routine admissions, and elective, we call it elective, this work will be stopped in the time residents join.
जर अनेक गजाल आयकपाक येता की IMA फाल्यांच्यान OPD बंद करपाचें आसा. सो जेमसीची OPD बंद आसता.
आमची ओपीडी कशी असता ना, आमची ओपीडी बंद अशी असची ना, बट इट विल बी स्केल डावन बिकॉज आमचे लोकल कमी असतात. ओपीडी आता कोण आयलो आमचो एक ऑपरेटेड पेशंट पयलो ऑपरेट केलो, त्याच्या पयलीं ऑपरेट केलो, फॉलोअप लागता. ही बिकम्स अ कायंड ऑफ ओपीडी एमर्जन्सी. So in that case, how we can tell them to go back? So we being catering for so many patients in the state of Goa. आमच्याकडे low scale, very low scale OPDs will function.
So we, as a doctor from Goa Medical College, are protesting in solidarity with the rest of the nation while they are protesting so that the victim might get the immediate justice in Arjika rape and murder case.
This protest is basically to support the national event, and we are requesting for speedy justice, and people, central government look into the issue for speedy justice, and we are also hoping to get some law, some central law, so that there is some uniform protection act for all over India doctors, all the healthcare workers rather.
The purpose of this protest is simple. We stand with the nation, we stand with all the doctors who support this noble cause to provide speedy justice to the victim, and so the culprits are reprimanded, they are held responsible, and for the implementation of the Central Protection Act with the Central Ministry to all the government medical hospitals all over India. But that is our main goal.
The protest will continue, or
as of now that we have received, we are going to continue with the strike at least till tomorrow, and the whole decision about continuity of the strike will be taken on Sunday evening in conjunction with all the rest of the resident doctor associations all over India.
Till full.
We have suspended all form of routine non-essential services like OPDs, routine OTs. Emergencies, however, will be attended in full strength. No patient will be neglected in that case.
Apart from this, on securities, the answer securities की दी समस्या.
See, as of now, we are not going to specify in general about this. We are only, totally we are trying to show that we are standing in support to the national cause. Here we are not demanding any form of any leverages. We are not going to talk about how it is in each and particular situation. It's not a time to be selfish. We are supporting our colleague who was wrong in front of so many people, and we can see how the things are being dealt in Kolkata. So we expect all of us to support. We expect all the media personals. We expect the non-doctor fraternity, the gender public to support us for our cause.
On Thursday, Environment Minister Alesh Siqueira made a shocking statement on the drugs issue, wherein he stated that the state does not require festivals like sunburn, as there are plenty of drugs available all over. Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant has assured to crack down on drugs. As the entire nation celebrated its independence, Goa is yet to celebrate its independence from drugs, as there has been no strict action taken in this matter. In this edition of Street Voices, Herald TV spoke to various people on whether the minister's statement on drugs being available everywhere is an admission that the state has not done anything all this while.
पळय कितें आसा न्ही, आतां कायदे मंत्रीन जेन्ना सांगलें ड्रग्स सगळ्या कडेन पावल्या म्हणून, पावल्या. अरे फोगाटाची जेन्ना केस जाल्ली तुमकां खबर आसा न्हू, तेका ड्रग्स दिवन मारले. तो हांगासून कर्नाटकासून तो DG येयलो आनी तेणें सरळ आमच्या पुलिसांचेर आरोप केलो की हांगासर ड्रग्स बिग्स हें आसा तें आसा म्हणून. गोंयांत हांगा ट्युरिस्ट हें आसल्या कारणान ड्रग्स पळय आसा हे सगळ्या कडेन पावल्या. स्कुलान पावले, कॉलेजीन पावले, सोरो पावलो, सगळे पावले. आनी तेकाच लागून ते एसेंब्लीन जावं आनी खंय तो मान्यता करता. जेन्ना मिनिस्टर मान्यता करता हांकां कसून तरी अशें आसा असं दिसून येता. खरें म्हणल्यार आमकां गोंयांत न्ही ड्रग्स मुक्त जर करपाक जाय जाल्यार हेंचेर सगळें जाता. पूण कितें आसा, हेंचेच लोक पळय आसा ते डीलर आसा, तेका लागून अशें जावप न्ही. तांकां तो हप्तो वयता म्हणून हें जावप न्हू, नाजाल्यार कित्याक जाता. फोगाटाच्या केशी वेळार कितलो बोवाळ जालो अख्ख्या हिंदुस्थानाक न्हू, वर्ल्डाक रिकॉर्ड जालो तो की ड्रग्स दिवन त्या बायलेक मारले म्हणून. मागीर गोवा का ये जो है स्टेट है ड्रग्स के लिए, लेडीज़ के लिए, हाँ चलो है सगळे कुछ भी मिलेगा. कौन चाहिए, कितने दिन के लिए चाहिए, कितना घंटे के लिए चाहिए, ह्या पयलीं विचार जाता आनी त्यो पुडयो पुडयो खंय दितात खंय हें बी चलता. पूण खंय तरी एका मरे बचवा जर बसोंक जाय हे आमदारानूच खरें म्हणलें जाल्यार करपाक जाता. पूण हेंचेच जर कोण तरी सगळे सोदरे कोण म्हणजे हांकां घट आसलेले लोक जर हे करता जाल्यार आनी कितें उरता.
अलेक्स क्वेर तेजो एक स्टेटमेंट येता गोंयांक सगळ्या जाग्यांचेर ड्रग्स आहा म्हणून एनी गोश्ट म्हणून न्हू आनी तेज्या तो एक सिनियर मोस्ट एक सिनियर सिटीजन आनी ताका जायती म्हायती आहा विथ एक्सपिरियन्स तेज्या एजी प्रमाणे तेणें एक्सपिरियन्सान सांगलेल्या कडेन आहा की ही ड्रग्स सगळ्यां कडेन आहा म्हणून. आनी आमचो एनर्जेटीक गोंयचो चीफ मिनिस्टर डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंत तो एक आपणाचो स्टेटमेंट हाडटा की ते स्लीप ऑफ टंग म्हणून. बाबा सिनियर सिटीजनांची आनी एक मिनिस्टर रिस्पॉन्सिबल पर्सन ती स्लीप ऑफ टंग जाता येद्या व्हडल्या हेचेर इश्यूचेर न्हू जे आमचो गोंयचो यूथ हेचेर काबार जाल्ल्या कडेन आहा, हे ड्रग्सांचेर काबार जाल्ल्या कडेन आहा, कोस्टल एरियार आमची सारकी टोटल मॅसअप जाल्ल्या कडेन आहा, ड्रग्सांच्यो केसी डे टू डे रायज जाल्ल्या कडेन आहा, घरां काबार जाल्ल्या कडेन आहा, फॅमिलीज काबार जाल्ल्या कडेन आहा. आनी हेचेर दोतोर बाब तूं कित्याक दांबूंक कोत्ताय ओपन सांग. येद्या व्हडल्या सिनियर आनी सिनियर सिटीजनान मिनिस्टरान सांगलां तें फोरें म्हणून आपण तेचेर एक्शन घेता म्हणून कोणाचेर सिनियर सिटीजनाचेर वा मिनिस्टराचेर न्हू. ह्या ड्रग्स पळय फ्री हा मुवमेंट जाता न्हू तेंचेर आपण व्हडली आपण एक्शन घेता म्हणून हो तुजो स्टेटमेंट आसूंक जाय आसलो. ते स्लीप ऑफ टंग म्हणून तुवें सांगपाचें न्हू बिकॉज एवरी गोवन नॉट ओन्ली गोवन एवरी इंडियन नोज that drugs are free. Indian as well as the international people know that drugs are freely available in Goa म्हणून. सगळ्या कडेन आहा ड्रग्स आनी तुकाच मिनिस्टरान तर सांगले मिनिस्टरान तर उलो मारलो भायर तूं ताका कावर अप करूंक गेलोय. बाबा हे न्हू योग दाखय तुजी कॅपेसिटी दाखय आनी हे ड्रग्स पळय मेन्स आहा न्हू गोंयांकू ते काबार कर.
गव्हर्मेंट एक्शन कसो येतलो जे पळय ड्रग्सां पासून जे पळय सगळे हप्ते जे पळय आसा टॉप टू बॉटम वतात म्हणटकच ते कांय करपाकच शकना. आज गोंयांत सगळो पयसो ड्रग्साचो जो पळय आहा तो सगळो पयसो पॉलिटिशना कडेन आहा आनी पॉलिटिशनाक सगळें खबर आहा खंय ड्रग्स मेळटा कोण सप्लाय करता खंयच्यान येता कितें येता सगळें येता. म्हणटकीर ते कांय एक्शन घेवंक पळयना आनी हाजे फुडें एक्शन कोणूच घेवचो ना कित्याक ड्रग्सां वेव्हारां भितर पॉलिटिशनूच इनवॉल्व आहात आनी विदावट आशिर्वाद ऑफ पॉलिटिशियन खंयचोच धंदो इलिगल आहा तो काही चलना हें हांव सांगता. म्हणटकच ताजेर कोणालो कंट्रोल आसचो ना तो केन्ना बंद जावचो ना आनी वयल्यान हांव सांगता तो डे बाय डे फ्लरीश जातलो. जे पळय आलेख सिकट जे पळय कितें उलयलां तें देवान ताजे तोंडांतसून आयलां खऱ्यान तें उलयलां तो मागीर आपणागे स्लीप ऑफ टंग बीन म्हणून स्लीप ऑफ टंग न्ही खऱ्यांच तें ताजे तोंडांतसून आयलां आनी तें खऱ्यांच तें सोबे माजार सगळ्या लोकांनी आयकलां आनी पळयलां. म्हणटकीर हे ड्रग्स जे पळय व्यापार आहा हो सगळो जो पळय ड्रग्साचे जितलेय पळय हप्ते जितले पळय आतां टॉप टू बॉटम पॉलिटिशनां वतात ताजेर कोणूच कंट्रोलूय करूं शकता आनी कोणूच ताका धरून आनी तो बंद करपाची तयारी करूं शकना.
In a daring feat, 2 staff from the Walpoi Electricity Department crossed the river by swimming and restored the damaged LT line near Menezes' house at Paikul village, Walpoi. The brave heroes who swam across the river were identified as Gurudas Gankar and Rama Melekar. They need our utmost respect for such high level of dedication to service of the public.
Very often power department employees are blamed for power outages. It is a tough and demanding job which requires constant vigilance. On Independence Day, 2 brave hearts did the unthinkable. Gurudas Gaokar and Rama Melekar, employees of the electricity department, crossed the river. They swam to fix the power lines and restore electricity to villagers of Pakul, Walpoi. These are the true heroes we need to salute for the deed on Independence Day.
That's all we have in this newscast. For more news and updates, follow us on Facebook, YouTube and X. Thanks for watching Herald TV. Take care and goodbye.